What's up guys, so if you clicked on this video, that means you'd like to hatch more secret pets, so that's what I'm trying to help you with. As you can see, my team is alright. I do have 2 secret pets, 1 out of 50 million, and a combine of 400,000 hatches. So how did I do it? This is my tip and trick for you guys. So there's a new event, if you haven't seen it, I'll show you that right now. So you've got the ability to go right here, and there's this bubble up thing. So the more challenges you complete, the higher you go, and then obviously you have some pretty cool rewards. The Infinity Elixir, which is the best potion in the game. I'll also show you how to get that as well. So you've got a new egg over there. There used to be only 2, the pastel egg and the bunny egg, but there is now the throwback egg. So we've got a new legendary, so the holy egg and the dual corn. Both of them are mediumly, this one is mediumly easy to hatch, whereas this one, very easy. For example, I've got my alt mythic, oh my, so we've got a mythic with that one. So we've got my alt right here, he's just hatching. I'll just put him on right now. And I'll also show you the secrets. There is an egg right now as well on the screen. Here we go, I hope you saw them. Pretty cool stats, especially if you're into bubbles and stuff like that. Now, here are the tricks. So we've got the few basic and simple tricks, and near the end of the video, we got all the very good tips that I use. So the first few tips, first of all, most of you will probably have it, is that you need to have played Bubblegum Simulator in the past already. So as you can see, I'm a 2020 bubbler, and when you start the game, obviously you got the perks, and these are pretty good because that means you're able to hatch 6 eggs at the end. Look at this, 6 eggs. If you buy the pass, of course. Because you'll only be able to hatch, I think, 4 eggs, which is still very good. No massive difference between 4 and 6. You need also good pets. You need an amazing team, but you need good pets. For example, look at this. I mean, that's pretty good. They're only a bit higher, the secrets, so you need some shiny legendaries if you get some. So just leave your account to hatch overnight, get some shiny legendaries or mythic if you can. I'm pretty sure I've got a mythic shiny right there, 1 out of 10 million, that is insane. So yeah, just leave it on, get some legendaries in, and then all you gotta do then is to actually collect some, you just walk around in a circle for a bit, and then you'll see that your money actually adds up really quickly. As you can see here, I've got 500 billion and 100 million gems. How did I do it? Simply by doing this. And I know it's tiring, you don't want to do this over and over again, so what you can do is download a app, either if you're on Apple or on Windows. There's always an app for it, so it will record all your movements. So you'll record the movement by doing this, boom, and then you stop, record it and play it, and then you can leave it overnight and grind up those stats. And that's really the most important part, because then if we go on this egg, for example, I can hatch it for 2 days straight because I've got max. Second tip is to always collect your playtime. So I know people don't usually think about it, but I think it's really important because you can get some nice stuff. I know it's 1 out of 500, but it's really good actually. Infinity Elixir is the best. If you add up Infinity Elixir plus the Lucky Evolved, you'll get over, I'll put debug there for you so you guys can see, you'll get like 2000%, and that's insane. And the hatch speed will also increase, so you've got a very lucky chance to actually hatch a secret. And that, like I said, I've got a combine of 400,000 and I managed to hatch 2 of them, so pretty insane. Always do your quests as a gem genie. I don't do them anymore because, as you can see, my potions are pretty stacked. They used to be even more stacked because obviously I do hatch it overnight, which helped me get a good pet. Hopefully we'll get the new secret pet soon. Another tip is to actually do your masteries. I know if you're a hatcher, you don't usually think about it, but it's really important to do them because you get actually some good buffs. So let's see. Here we go. Lucky Together plus 5% for every friend you have. Tier 3 potions, 15% longer, and 10% luck. Again, see, if you do them, you can actually do some good stuff with them. But like I said, that's pretty basic. I think the very good tip for me was to actually download this app and just keep doing this. You know, overnight, you leave it for overnight, then the next day you leave it for the whole day, and boom. Or you can also use what is called a cloud platform. Cloud platform is basically, you don't even need your Roblox game opened. You can close your laptop, you can close everything, and it will run overnight for you. Basically, I can do a more detailed video later if you guys want to. Just comment down and I'll do it, but I'll briefly explain. So you go to this website called UG Phone, and it does cost money, but not a lot. I think it's just, if you want to leave it for the whole week, it costs $3. It's really cheap actually. So all you gotta do, download UG Phone. It acts like a phone, and you sign into your Roblox account, etc. And you play Roblox like you usually would. It's a bit laggy, but if you want to leave it overnight, or for some reason you can't leave it overnight because you're not allowed, or just your computer will crash or something like that, you can use that, and that's really easy. So that's what I do use for my alt account. I put it on UG Phone. I just had to pay $3 and that's it. If you do have a bit of extra money left, I actually do advise you get some. Here we go. If you go to the passes, get some game passes, because I know it's a bit pay to win, but you don't have to, of course. But Triple Hatch, I mean, it'll get you more, especially if you didn't play Bubblegum Simulator in the past. Then you definitely need the Triple Hatch, because otherwise you won't have. I think you will only get you will only get 2 eggs. So I've got the Triple Hatch and the Double Luck. That's because I do play a lot, and you know, I just like hatching the pets and getting some. Then the gems, of course, using your masteries. I just want to go here, collect the chest. That is the most important too, because look, you get potions, and then what you can do with those potions, go to the potion shrine. Here we go, and look at all the things you can make. So Mythic V, it does cost a lot of gems. That's what I mean. You need to grind a lot. And yeah, and it's really easy. And then once you've got all these stats, what you can do, go to the egg. Here we go. Just obviously I'm not gonna hatch it. Go to your potions, Lucky Evolved, plus the elixir, and you're pretty much set to go. If you manage to collect more than 2 elixir, that's very good, because obviously it will run for a longer time. I think it only lasts for 6 minutes each elixir. So, you know, if you got 2, that means you can leave it on for 12 minutes, which is excellent actually. So I reckon you should do that. I think everyone should do that. Save up your elixirs. That's what I did. So when the event came with the new egg, that's what I did, and I hatched some pretty good stuff for the beginning. I hatched 2 of them on this account, and then on the other account, I'm pretty sure I hatched a shiny of them. So yeah, that's what I mean, guys. You save up, and everything I talked about today, you can do it free to play. Everything you can do it free to play. So especially if you have a Windows. If you have a Windows small, it's easier to launch 2 Roblox accounts at the same time. Whereas if you only have a Mac, then it gets a bit harder, and you do have to spend that $3. But I do recommend UG Phone. Like, it's very good. I can close my laptop and then go on the website whenever I've got Wi-Fi, for example, and go check on it. If it crashed for some reason, it usually doesn't crash. Just put it back on, boom, put an auto clicker on, and you're done for the night. You know, it's really that simple. So a little recap. Always collect your playtimes. Always craft your potions, because you know, higher level up potions are better. You don't want to do the single potions, they barely do anything, like 10% luckier, and I think that's gonna really affect if you hatch a secret or not. Always collect your chests, like I said, right here. And one last thing, so for those of you who actually stayed until the end, that's good, because that's a good tips and tricks. So as you can see, I've got 7 royal keys. I've used, I think, over 100 of them, and I know it's pretty rare to find, but what you can do, I know I'm in a private server, but you can just jump down, and then you can see if there's actually a royal rift, and if there is, good for you. If there isn't, that's fine. Join another server, and I assure you, I found one once every like 10 servers, so it's pretty good. I think I just saw if I just put my bubble gravity on there, it is on. So, oh yeah, because I've not bubbled, sorry. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up because I saw a chest. Let's see. Let's just see. Here we go. Here's the chest. So I've got 189 of them, so that's what I'm gonna do. And you get some pretty good stuff still, even though it's a golden chest. You know, it's not that great, but if you do find a royal chest, it's amazing, because you will 100% get all of these potions with the elixir, if you do get a bit of lucky. Also, always opening mystery boxes, that's the most important part. And when playing, just have fun. That's I'm being honest, just have fun. It's actually more enjoyable if you have fun and stress about just hatching this and this. And if you want to get better at the game, join the BGS Discord server. If you go on the normal Roblox website, on the game page, and then you'll see there is a Discord server. Just go on the Discord server, trade, and you'll be fine. You know, you trade some pets, and one day you'll have a secret, maybe even a shiny secret, and a team full of secrets. The game just came out, so you know, don't give up yet. Anyways, so I hope that was everything I need to say. If I did forget something, I will put it in the comments. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, do make sure to subscribe, because it is my first video. So, you know, that's probably why I was a bit nervous, this and this. Or maybe the topic idea wasn't the best. I just wanted to help people out. So if you did like it, do subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I'm pretty sure I just hatched something. Shiny Easter Serpent. What is my luck? That is pretty sick. See, that's what I mean. You need to have an alt account. I think that's the best. You just leave it on, and then you grind the main one, and then you hatch on the main one, then you grind on the alt account. It's a pretty nice change, so I think you should do that. And yeah, I only got a playtime of 61 hours, and I already have 2 secrets. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure both of these secrets were from this account. This account is insanely lucky. Look at this, mythic and shiny. And it doesn't even have good potions on. I'm pretty sure it only has the normal stats. These are not normal, of course. I think that's because of the luck game pass and probably the masteries. But anyways, like I was saying, it is my first video, so do make sure to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I will definitely be uploading more, and give me some topic ideas you guys want me to do. If you want me to do like a Mary Sharp type of video where I open eggs for like 24 hours and then I show you what I got, I'll be more happy to do that, because it'll probably be good hatches as well, because this account is OP and I'm planning on having 3 accounts, so hopefully it will be as lucky as this one. Anyways, so also one day I will be opening a Discord server, and I will be doing some giveaways. So just pets like these, for example. Actually, pets like these, 1 in 2 million. That is pretty good chances, you know. If you're a collector, good for you. And if you want the stats, for example, it's times 38, which is really good. Times 38 for the gems, and then of course the coins as well is pretty good. So if you're just starting out, if you want that egg, that pet, sorry, you know, more than happy to give it to you, because I do not use it. Anyways, like I said, hope you really enjoyed this video. and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. See ya.